saw it. My name is Tokusa. I'm just a regular office worker in a regular company. Great job today, guys! Yeah, you too!
Ah, Tokusa-san. Hey, yeah.
Oh, hey Akamatsu.
You're getting closer to that wedding date, huh? I'm so happy for you. You've got that older woman wife, huh? And she's so pretty, too.
Thanks, man. Later, dude.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Just like Akamatsu just said, I'm getting closer to my wedding date. I'm getting married to Kari, a woman who's 7 years older than me. However, there was something that was bothering me after we had decided on a wedding date. It was quite troublesome as well. A month before the wedding.
Tokusa,
What is it, Karin?
there is a letter in the mailbox again.
Again, huh? Recently, there have been letters being put into our mailbox by an unknown sender. It's always unmarked, and we aren't able to figure out who's doing it. But the content usually is...
You aren't good enough for Tokusa-san. You need to cancel and call off the wedding right away. I'm not going to forgive you for this.
Among other things, I didn't really understand what was going on, but it was clear that whoever this was, they were mad and upset towards Karin and wanted us to call off the wedding. From start to finish, it was all just words of contempt.
Who is writing all of this to us this frequently?
The only people that I can think of would be people at my office, or maybe some of our clients. But I really wouldn't be able to figure out who else. I talked to the police, but they said that since it was just letters, they would just keep an eye out in the area. We had told both of our parents about it too, but that wasn't really going to solve anything, so we weren't sure what to do at this point. Maybe we should consider hiring a private detective, huh?
But even if we do manage to figure out who was doing this, I don't see the police actually moving to do anything for us. And besides, I don't think that this letter alone is really going to get us any closer to finding who is behind this all too. It's not handwritten, you know?
Right. I really hope that nothing happens during the wedding.
Me too.
However, our prayers would go unanswered as our worries quickly became a reality. The day of the wedding.
Congratulations on your wedding, Karin.
Karin! Congratulations!
Thank you, Yuri. Is it, yeah? Congratulations to you too, Tokusa-san.
Oh, thank you. And thank you both for coming by today. We really appreciate it.
Your dress is so beautiful.
Thank you. I'm really not used to this kind of fancy dress, you know. I'm kind of shy. Tokusa-san, you got a really good judge for catching a wonderful woman like Karin. Karin, is everything okay? What's wrong? Huh? Oh, sorry about that. It seems like you're kind of away. Are you sure everything is alright?
No way! Are you getting the marriage blues?
No, not at all. Well, actually... Huh? Letters that are threatening you? It's really not that big of a deal, but these letters have been getting delivered to our house after we had set the dates for the wedding. That's horrible.
Did the police not help at all? They should do something.
I mean, it's not like there is any actual crime being committed, so... And besides, I didn't want to change the date and make everyone have to change their plans too, you know? My parents and family are all worried too. But it doesn't seem like anyone weird is here, so... I think we'll be alright for now, you know?
But still...
If they know the actual date of the wedding, I feel like it's probably someone that knows the two of you fairly well. Right? I mean, it'll be fine, don't worry about me. You guys are all here for me. I want you two to have as much fun as possible today, okay? That's the best thing that you can do for me.
The wedding was finally starting. The wedding itself went perfectly well without any kind of real problems. We had no hiccups, and everything went all according to plan.
Congratulations!
Maybe we were really just being too worried this whole time, huh? Maybe we didn't need to get so worked up over a simple letter being dropped off into our box.
I really hope that it was just overreacting, and we didn't really need to worry about it. The party started, and it was time for the people who came by to talk and enjoy the food. That was when the problems began.
Huh? What is going on?
Who's that?
Tokusa-san!
Akane-san?
Huh? Who's that?
The person who came barging into the wedding was my coworker, Akane-san. I knew who she was, but we worked in different departments, and we basically only talked when we walked by each other and said hello every once in a while. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, you! You got all these damn letters, didn't you? Tokusa-san was going to get married to me! You thieving little bitch! You're just an old hag! Why the hell are you taking my man? What?
Who is that?
What is she talking about? Thieving? Wait, hang on a second! You can't just show up out of the blue and—
Excuse me? Calm down for a second, huh? Let's hear what she has to say.
Mom?
Go on, Akane. You speak your piece. Ma'am, Tokusa-san and I were lovers. We always have been. And then that girl came out of nowhere and stole him from me. Tokusa-san, I know the truth. I'm sure she's just got some dirt on you or something and she's forcing you to marry her, right? I'm going to be waiting for you till the end of days, so please, just come back into my arms. Tokusa, what is she talking about?
I don't know. I don't remember anything with her except greeting her in the hallways every once in a while. She seems to know about the letters, so that must mean that Akane-san was the one sending all those letters to our house all the time.
I see. I think I understand what's going on here.
Mom?
I'm so sorry for everything. I'm so glad that you were able to share that with us. Azami-san. Tokusa, you cancel this wedding right now. I think that this woman can't be blamed for what she's feeling either. Huh?
Huh?
What?
Sorry. Is it alright if we step out for a moment to sort out whatever's going on here? We'll only be a second.
Sure. Please, go do what you have to do.
Are you running away? What the hell is going on here? Get the hell back here!
Excuse us for a moment as the bride and groom go get ready to change into some more comfortable clothes.
Karin, are you okay?
Yeah. Tokusa? Who is that woman that was screaming at us?
That's my coworker. Her name is Akane-san.
You two got along that well?
No, not at all. We really haven't even talked much outside of hello in the halls.
Excuse me, you two. What the hell were you two thinking? You didn't even listen to what she had to say. You just ran away like that? You cowards! Tokusa-san? Azami-san?
I could ask you what the hell you're thinking, Mom! There's not a chance in hell that what she said is true!
What are you talking about? I was under the impression that you were going to marry Akane-chan to begin with anyway.
Huh? According to my mom...
Coming! And you are?
Akane-san had apparently figured out where I lived and come to my house several times.
Oh, my name is Akane. I work in the same office as Tokusa-san, and I'm also in a very serious relationship with him as well. I figured that I would come by his parents' house once to at least greet you and talk to you all. Well, thank you so much for your consideration. I don't want to make you stand around at the entrance and talk, so please make yourself at home. Thank you so much.
The two really hit it off. Akane-san continued to go over to my parents' house time and time again, and they apparently started getting along fairly quickly. However, Mom, Dad, I have someone very important in my life. Is it alright if I bring her by sometime and let you guys meet her?
It's gotta be Akane-chan. Well, we gotta give her a warm welcome, don't we?
You finally found yourself a missus, have you?
If Akane-chan is the lucky girl, then I think we'll be able to get along perfectly well.
A few days later, Dad, Mom, let me introduce you two to her. This is my girlfriend, Karin-san.
Mr. Hiragi and Mrs. Azami, pleasure to meet you both. And my name is Karin. I've been dating Tokusa-san for a while now.
Ah, Karin-san. I've been looking forward to Tokusa bringing home a girl for a while now. Well, don't just stand there. Come on in.
Oh, thank you. Excuse me. Who the hell is this? Tokusa, person you wanted to introduce me to. Are you sure it's this woman? It's Karen-san?
Huh? Yeah, it is. We've been dating for 3 years now. I figured it's about time, you know? The next day...
Akane-chan? There was a random woman that came by yesterday claiming to be Tokusa's fiancée. She was saying that they were going to get married later this year. Can you explain what's going on, dear? Well, that woman took Tokusa-san from me!
Akane-san said the exact same thing that she just screamed at the wedding to my mom when my mom questioned her. Then...
That damn rat! I can't believe she'd do such a thing! Because of that woman, Tokusa-san stopped looking my way completely, and I just didn't know what to do. Akane-chan, I totally understand how you're feeling. Let's both work together and make sure we get in the way of their wedding, okay?
That's how Akane-san started sending threatening messages to the mansion that I live in, and my mom continued to get in the way of our wedding through financial means.
I want to go on a hot springs vacation.
Oh, well, how about we go on your birthday to celebrate that, huh? However, Karin was going to be spending most of the wedding fees anyway, since she was the one who was much more interested in having a wedding to begin with. It never really affected the schedule.
I'll pay for most of it.
The letters themselves weren't reason enough to call the whole wedding off either. So that brings us to where we are today.
I liked Akane-chan so much more! I can't believe you throw away this lovely child that is so friendly! And I don't want a woman like Karen-san who looks down on me just because she's got a little money. I never liked her to begin with, and I still don't like her. Huh? When did I ever do that? Don't act like you don't know, dear, I know. You must be so satisfied throwing such a fancy party and having such a lovely wedding, huh? And you paid for all of it too. I mean, you may have more money than Toka-san, but if your parents' house is just a small apartment, you know. But compared to Akane-chan, she's from a rich family in the country. Her parents own a large amount of farmland in the countryside. If you think about who you should be dating from now on, then it's pretty clear who's the better choice to get married to. See, Tokusa-san? It's fine. I know the truth. You didn't actually want to marry a woman like this, right? I'm here to save you from her. Let's have a lovely family together, okay? The only reason that I let this wedding go through without saying anything was because I just wanted to go through with the wedding, except this time with Akane. If you explain everything to everyone, then I'm sure they'll understand too. Come on, take Akane-chan's hand, and...
Shut the hell up! In other words, neither of you cared about anything that I wanted. Mom, you just wanted to push your damn values and opinion through as truth. You too, Akane-san. You just show up at my parents' house without my knowing, and you start spewing lies about who you are. That's literally stalking!
No, you don't understand. I thought you would be a little embarrassed if it was the both of us, and...
Enough with your damn fantasies! The woman that I love is Karin! It's always been Karin! And I could never consider marrying anyone other than Karin! I've never gone out with you, Akane-san! I've never even looked at you in any sort of romantic way! You come up and ruin someone's entire wedding, and then you start spewing lies left and right! What the hell is wrong with you?
Tokusa-san... Tokusa! Are you really going to sit here and try to come up with excuses now?
Whatever. I want the both of you to just get the hell out!
How dare you just ignore your parents' opinion? You are such a horrible son!
You're the horrible mother who only cares about her own opinions over her own son's happiness!
I knew it. It was all that woman's fault, wasn't it? Huh? It's your fault! My life is completely ruined because of you!
What the hell are you doing?
Let go of me, damn it!
Karin!
Karin, are you okay?
Yeah.
Right over here! I'm not going to forgive you! Tokusan is my boyfriend! He's always looking at me at work, and he's always helping me out when I'm struggling with something! It's because you love me, right? Tokusa-san! Hey! Answer me! Answer me!
Akane-san has been kind of like that at work, too. I don't know how to explain it, but she kind of looks at things and takes things in a way that only benefits her. She's got some weird fantasies going on. Yeah.
I overheard everything that happened. Apparently, your selfish actions caused our very important new family member to be put in harm's way.
No! Karen-san isn't the wife and...
Azumi, we're going to have a very serious conversation about this later.
Afterwards, there were some problems, but the party continued without my mom present. We were able to finish up and send everyone off without any more problems. Later, we all heard back from the police about Akane-san and what she was thinking. The reason that Akane-san started to like me was fairly simple. When she was struggling at work with some problems, I helped her out. That's it. Newbies have trouble with work, and the mistakes themselves weren't exactly that big of a deal, so I didn't think much of it at all. But apparently, Akane-san didn't feel the same way.
If he's being kind to me, doesn't that mean he's into me? You know, come to think of it, he's always saying hello to me when we walk by, and I feel like we lock eyes often too.
And her little fantasy continued to escalate. Then she started believing that she really was my girlfriend. Akane-san was heavily warned by the police to never show up around myself or my wife. And our company, who heard about the incident, also sent her off to the middle of nowhere to physically put distance between the two of us. As for my mom...
Azumi, we're going to get a divorce. I cannot live with my wife who doesn't care about her own children's happiness.
But...
That's how everything wrapped up. Akane-san, who became a stalker because of her fantasies, and my mom, who believed that stalker and tried to ruin the wedding completely. I think that both of them got what they deserved. I just hope they actually understand why that happened to them. Afterwards, Karin and I were officially husband and wife. We went out on our honeymoon. This view is incredible.
It really is, isn't it?
The wedding that Karin was looking forward to was completely ruined, so I decided to cover for all of the travel expenses, and we were able to enjoy our trip for longer than expected.
Thank you so much, honey.
You really don't need to worry about it. I'm sorry for what happened at the wedding, though.
It's okay. I'm having a great time with you now, so it's all totally fine. And I remember what you said back then. You told me that you couldn't imagine marrying anyone other than me. That was such a nice thing of you to say. I hope we have a lovely life together, Tokusa.
Karin. Yeah. A few years later.
Wow! Look at all that food!
Thank you so much for always giving us such wonderful food here, Agi-san.
Thank you, Grandpa!
Oh, it's fine. It's pretty fun once you start getting into the swing of cooking.
You have any problems living alone, Dad? You holding up all right?
Yeah, I'm totally fine. I think the house is a little too big to be living alone in, but I don't want to cause any more problems with your family, you know? I'll always be prepared to show you guys a good time. So you show up whenever you want, okay?
Thank you so much.
Hey, Dad. Why don't all of us go out together sometime soon, huh?
Ah, that sounds like it would be great!
I think there will be many more problems up ahead, but I hope to overcome any trials that come our way with our new family.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。いや、いくら母親が気に入ったからってそれだけで結婚しなさいって結構横暴なこと言ってますよね。というか息子は来ないで彼女一人だけで会いに来ることに違和感はなかったんですかね。恥ずかしいって理由では片付けられないことが多すぎてどこから突っ込めばいいのかわからないです。結婚する上で義両親との関係も大事かもしれませんが、何より大事なのはお互いがこれからの人生で一緒にいたいと思えるかどうかではないんですかね。どんな理由であれ一生に一度の結婚式を台無しにするのは最低に変わりないです。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもいい方向に向かってよかったと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。